Hey everyone, in this video, we'll uncover the most valuable Abraham Lincoln steel penny you should be on the lookout for. We'll break down what makes these Lincoln wheat penny so special, how much they're worth in today's market, and what you need to know to sell them successfully at auction. So let's get started. First up, the 1943 Lincoln wheat penny stands out as one of the most unique coins in U.S. coinage history. Unlike most pennies struck in bronze or copper alloy, the 1943 issue was made from zinc-coated steel. This dramatic change came during World War II, when copper was needed for ammunition and other military supplies. The U.S. Mint, therefore, experimented with steel planchettes coated in zinc, creating a silvery penny that looked completely different from the traditional copper cent. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 684 million 1943 steel cents, making them very common in circulated grades today. No mint mark was used on Philadelphia coins, so the date appears plain. While these coins are not rare, they are extremely popular with collectors because of their unusual look and important wartime story. This coin is described as being in fine condition with scratches. In this grade, the steel penny shows moderate circulation wear. Lincoln's portrait is clear, but the finer details in his hair and cheek are worn down. The date and lettering remain bold and readable. On the reverse, the wheat stalks are outlined, though the inner lines are faint or missing. Scratches and possible spots of toning or surface dullness are common on circulated steel pennies, since the zinc coating often wore away, leaving the steel core exposed to rust or discoloration. So, what is a 1943 no mint mark steel penny worth in today's market? In good condition, they usually sell for about 10 to 15 cents. In fine condition, like this coin, values typically range from 15 to 30 cents. Very fine examples may bring 30 to 50 cents, while extra fine pieces often sell for 50 cents to $1. About uncirculated coins can reach $1 to $3, and mint state uncirculated examples are worth more. Red-toned or bright shiny mint state coins can range from $5 to $15, while superb certified examples in high grades may reach $100 or more. For this specific coin, 1943 steel penny without mint mark, large date, in fine condition with scratches, the realistic value today is about 15 to 25 cents. The scratches and wear reduce its eye appeal, but it still carries collectible value, especially because of its history. The 1943 steel penny is often a favorite among new collectors because it looks different from every other Lincoln wheat cent. Its silver-gray appearance stands out, and its direct connection to World War II makes it far more than just a common coin. Even heavily circulated examples are treasured because they tell the story of America, conserving copper for the war effort. To sum it up, the 1943 Lincoln wheat steel penny without mint mark, in fine condition with scratches, carries a current market value of about 15 to 25 cents in today's market. While common, it remains one of the most iconic U.S. pennies ever struck, thanks to its unique composition and wartime history. Next up, the 1943 Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most distinctive coins in American history, because it was struck not in copper, but in steel coated with zinc. This change came during World War II, when copper was urgently needed for ammunition and other military equipment. To conserve resources, the U.S. Mint produced pennies from steel for just 1 year, making the 1943 steel cent instantly recognizable and highly collectible at the San Francisco Mint. Just over 191 million steel pennies were produced in 1943, each carrying the small S mint mark below the date. While not rare, the San Francisco issue is scarcer than the Philadelphia steel penny and slightly more sought after by collectors. This coin is described as being in dirty condition with scratches. That means it circulated for years, picking up where discoloration and handling marks along the way. The dirtiness is common since many steel cents lost their zinc coating over time, exposing the steel underneath to darkening and even rust. In this grade, Lincoln's portrait still shows, but the finer details are worn down, and the reverse wheat stalks are faded. So, what is a 1943 steel penny worth in today's market? In well-worn, good condition, these typically sell for 10 to 20 cents. In fine condition, they are valued at 20 to 35 cents, while very fine examples bring 35 to 50 cents. Extra fine coins can reach 50 cents to $1. And about uncirculated pieces may sell for $1 to $2. Mint state uncirculated 1943s. Pennies are far more desirable, usually selling from $5 to $20, with high-grade certified red and bright examples sometimes exceeding $150 to $200. For this specific coin, a 1943 steel penny in dirty, circulated condition with scratches, the realistic value today is about 15 to 25 cents. The condition lowers its collector appeal, but its San Francisco mint origin gives it a touch more interest than the common Philadelphia issue. The 1943's penny is still a coin with strong historical meaning. Every one of these steel cents reflects America's wartime sacrifices and resourcefulness. While not rare in circulated condition, it remains one of the most popular conversation starter coins among collectors and history enthusiasts. Next up, the 1924 Lincoln Wheat Penny belongs to the early period of the wheat cent series, which began in 1909 and continued through 1958, designed by Victor David Brenner. This coin features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks framing the denomination on the reverse. The wheat penny design is one of the most collected coin series in the United States, with each year and mint mark telling its own story. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 75 million Lincoln wheat pennies in 1924, making this issue widely available compared to the scarcer Denver minted version of the same year. While it is not considered a rare date in the series, early wheat pennies like this one are always popular among collectors because of their age and historical context. This coin is described as being in good condition, with a black color shade and some scratches. Coins in good grade show heavy wear from circulation. On the obverse, Lincoln's portrait is visible but worn down, with most hair detail and facial lines flattened. The date and lettering remain readable, though sometimes faint. The reverse design shows the two wheat stalks as outlines with little or no inner line detail, a T, and the motto 1 cent is clear but softened. The black shade may come from natural toning, oxidation, or dirt that is built up over the years, which is common in coins of this age. Scratches from circulation reduce its eye appeal, but the fact that it remains intact after more than 100 years makes it historically significant. So, how much is a 1924 no mint mark wheat penny worth in today's market? In low circulated grades like good, these generally sell for around 20 to 40 cents. In fine condition, values rise to about 50 cents to $1, while very fine examples are typically worth $1.50 to $3. Extra fine pieces may reach $4 to $6, and about uncirculated examples can go for $7 to $12. Uncirculated mint state coins are much more valuable, with prices starting at around $20 for brown examples and rising to $50, $100 or more for bright red certified coins in high grades. For this specific coin, a G. 1924 wheat penny without mint mark, in good condition, with a black shade and scratches, the realistic value in today's market is about 20 to 30 cents. While not a rare treasure, it still holds collectible value, particularly for anyone building a full set of early Lincoln wheat pennies. Beyond its price, the 1924 penny is a fascinating piece of history. It circulated during the Roaring '20s, a period of prosperity, cultural change, and technological advancement in the United States. A coin like this may have passed through countless hands during the era of jazz, prohibition, and early automobiles. Its wear tells the story of ordinary Americans spending and saving in a rapidly changing world. To sum it up, the 1924 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark, in good condition with scratches and a dark shade, carries a market value of about 20 to 30 cents today. More than its modest dollar value, it represents a century of history, making it a meaningful piece for collectors and history lovers alike. Next up, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of the most recognized coins from the World War II era. After producing steel pennies in 1943 to save copper for the war effort, the U.S. Mint returned to its traditional bronze alloy in 1944. In fact, many of the 1944 pennies were made from recycled shell casings collected after the war, giving these coins a unique connection to America's wartime history. At the San Francisco Mint, just over 282 million wheat pennies were struck in 1944, each carrying the small S mint mark below the date. This makes the 1944s a common coin overall, but still a favorite among collectors because of its age and its link to the transition from the steel cent back to bronze. This coin is described as being in fine condition with scratches. In this grade, Lincoln's portrait is still clear, though the finer details in his hair and cheek are noticeably worn. The date and lettering remain sharp, and the reverse wheat stalks show good outlines, though most of the inner lines are gone. The scratches, while reducing its visual appeal, are common in coins that spent years in circulation. So, how much is a 1944 penny worth today? In good condition, these typically trade for 5 to 10 cents. In fine condition, like this coin, values usually range from 10 to 20 cents. Very fine examples bring about 20 to 30 cents, while extra fine coins can sell for 30 to 50 cents. About uncirculated examples may reach 50 cents to $1, and uncirculated mint state coins are much more desirable. Brown mint state coins often sell for $3 to $7. While red, brown, and bright red certified examples can bring anywhere from $15 to over $100, depending on grade and eye appeal. For this specific piece, 1944S, Lincoln Wheat Penny in fine condition with scratches, the realistic market value today is about 10 to 15 cents. While not rare, it remains a collectible item, especially for anyone building a complete wheat penny set. The 1944's penny also has historical charm. Its bronze composition, made from recycled shell casings, connects it directly to America's victory efforts in World War II. Collectors often enjoy holding these coins as a reminder of the resilience and resourcefulness of that era. To sum it up, the 1944S Lincoln Wheat Penny in fine condition with scratches has a modest value of 10 to 15 cents in today's market. Yet its true worth lies in its story, a coin that survived the war years, returned to traditional bronze, and now serves as a small but meaningful reminder of American history. Next up, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny comes from the later years of the Great Depression, a time when every coin in circulation was important to daily life. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse shows Abraham Lincoln's profile, while the reverse features the classic pair of wheat stalks that gave the series its popular name. By 1937, the Lincoln Wheat Cent had already been in production for nearly 3 decades and was a familiar sight in the pockets of Americans everywhere. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 309 million Lincoln cents in 1937, making this issue one of the more common wheat pennies of the 1930s, unlike its counterparts from Denver or San Francisco. The Philadelphia version carries no mint mark beneath the date. Despite the high mintage, many collectors seek out early to mid-20th century wheat pennies in higher grades, since those are far less common than the heavily circulated examples. This coin is described as having a large date style, in damaged condition with scratches. Damage can mean many things: heavy circulation, wear, bends, corrosion, or deep scratches that alter the coin's surface. While the date and design are likely still visible, the damage significantly reduces its collector appeal. In fact, collectors generally avoid damaged coins unless they are rare dates or mint errors, which the 1937 no mint mark penny is not took in terms of value. 1937 wheat pennies in good condition usually trade for about 5 to 10 cents. Fine examples are worth 10 to 20 cents, and very fine coins can bring 20 to 35 cents. Extra fine pieces often sell in the range of 40 to 75 cents, while about uncirculated examples are worth $1 to $2. Mint. State uncirculated coins are far more valuable. Brown ones typically sell for $5 to $10. Red-brown examples for $15 to $30. And full bright red certified examples can exceed $75 to $150, with superb MS66 or higher pieces reaching several $100s at auction. For this particular coin, a 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with a large date, no mint mark, in damaged condition with scratches, the realistic market value in today's market is about 3 to 5 cents. The damage heavily lowers its collectible value, though it still carries interest as an old piece of American coinage. What makes this coin special, even in low grade, is its historical connection. In 1937, the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression, with unemployment high and the economy slowly stabilizing. A penny from that year could have been spent on basic necessities, candy for children, or saved in small jars by families trying to stretch every dollar. Even though damaged today, this coin is a tiny artifact from one of the most challenging decades in American history. To sum it up, the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark, large date in damaged condition with scratches, has a modest market value of about 3 to 5 cents today, while its condition holds it back from being a collector's prize. Its age and the history it carries make it a meaningful part of any wheat penny collection.